The fights on Saturday night were immaculate, and that's why I tell you guys all the time, you have to watch these fight nights, even if they're boring. Like, just keep them on as background noise. Guys, we had 9 finishes out of 13 fights, and there was only 1 decision in the prelims. It was a banger night of fights, but let's start going over some of these fights that I took some notes on that I even told you guys to pay attention to. The first one I'm going to talk about is Cronin versus Lisboa. Listen, guys, I told you this was going to be a war, and it was for sure a war. Cronin started off real slow, giving up some really bad positions in the clinch, allowing herself to get pushed up against the cage a lot. But her defense, her takedown defense is what really saved her. Lisboa was coming hard with some of those takedowns, and then she just put on a masterclass of striking in the clinch, hitting her with over-the-top elbows, knees up the middle, and ultimately getting the finish. She looked great. I really think that if you give her some more experience in the UFC against some top-level competition, she'll be fighting for the belt within the next 2 years. Now, we got the fight of the night, Bykov versus Yusri. Bykov started off hot with lots of pressure and was not scared of the longer, more precise kickboxer in Yusri. But Yusri put the beat down on him. I'm talking about once he got comfortable, he was snapping that jab into his face, throwing the teep kicks up the middle, chopping the legs, ultimately gassing out Bykov and getting the finish. Listen, I had Bykov winning. I mean, I wanted Bykov to win, but guys, listen, Rafi MMA in the Discord, he runs his own thing, so check him out. He put it in the chat and even let me know, like, sprinkle Yusri. This fight was one of the best I've seen in a very long time. It was extremely back and forth until it wasn't. Listen, that gas tank of Bykov, he's got to work on that. And then Yusri, man, another one. You give him some more time in the UFC. You allow him to develop his game. He is going to be an issue at middleweight. Now we got the Dober versus Kyle fight. Man, this was another war. Like, these guys were throwing back and forth. Dober would throw and connect. Kyle would throw and connect. It was a fight of ages. The illegal shot, it was a little weird for me. Why did it take the ref almost 5 minutes to decide he wanted to take a point when it should have been, hey, listen, if you know you're taking a point as a ref, take it immediately. And I have a whole video I've dropped on my TikTok, and here's a short talking about the reffing from this fight and overall. So make sure you guys check those out. TikTok is RJ_bet. Same thing as here. Links in the bio. But I mean, listen, Dober got the point taken away from him and did have a bit of time to rest, and then just washed Kyle. I'm talking about he went in there and just pressured him until he folded, ultimately getting the finish. And banger. I love Drew Dober. We need more Drew Dober fights. Give me more. Man, Charles Jourdain is a monster. Every time he threw, he hit Grant. It doesn't matter what he threw. He threw a 1, he threw a 2, he threw a teep, a leg kick. Everything he threw touched Grant and was hurting Grant. And he wanted that flying knee so bad. I mean, look at this clip. Look how many times he threw it in this one clip. Grant's corner was saying, watch out for the knee, as he got kneed in the noggin. Listen, I'm happy that this moving weight helped Charles. I'm just excited to see what's next for him, because if he keeps up performing like this, he could crack the top 5. It's got a little bit of a controversial ending. It's the Chito versus Khabib fight. And listen, some people are saying Chito got robbed. Some people are saying that he didn't. I'm on the side that it was a razor close fight. And I can understand the robbery take, but I don't think so. I think Khabib outstruck him in the first and the third round, taking those fights. However, Chito looked as quick as ever. We saw the Chito I was talking about. Bring the Chito who fought Dom Cruz and Frankie Edgar, and it's going to be a problem. Where Chito failed to capitalize, in my opinion, was when Khabib was shelling up and circling to the outside. He should have been chopping the leg a little bit more, the lead leg, or digging to the body. He was leaving the body completely open and the legs open as well. Hey, listen, this fight was good. Khabib came back, put Chito against the cage, pressuring him, and threw those bombs. And again, like I said, I had him being outstruck in the first and the third round. Listen, Chito's a slow starter, But man, to be honest with you, I didn't have Chito losing 3 in a row. I thought he was going to get this win, but now that Zabit's got 7 straight, he called out Sugar Show, which should be a good fight, but I want to see him go higher than that. Everyone's calling out Sugar for the payday. Go higher than Sugar. He's fighting Song Yadong. Call out anybody else. Those are my takes on the fight. I have a whole video I dropped again on my TikTok, and here's a short talking about how RDR is a fraud and what's next for RDR and what's next for Allen. So I'm not going to get into this video, but I will have a full breakdown of all the fights I like and I want to really touch to on UFC 321. So make sure you guys are subscribing. Follow the TikTok, because I uploaded 4 videos on the TikTok today. So if you're not following, you're making a mistake. So subscribe here, follow there, join the Discord, link in the bio.